Welcome back. Have you ever stopped and asked yourself what happens to the waste you produce at home and where does it all go? For most of us, waste is not something that demands much thought. But what if we were required to reduce our waste, and how would you go about doing it? Well, the answer is a lot easier than you might think. June Wrigley lets us know how.
The UAE has always had a penchant for acquiring world records, but being one of the largest producers of waste per capita, not only in the GCC, but in the world, is certainly not something to be proud of. According to the Worldwide Fund for Nature Living Planet Report 2010, the UAE has the highest ecological footprint in the world per capita. An average of over 1,600 kilograms of waste per person per year is produced in the Emirates. With such a dauntingly high number, where do we even start to reduce our waste? Bokashi is a simple answer. Bokashi is a Japanese word that means fermented organic waste. This is a way to recycle all leftover food matter. With the help of friendly microorganisms or probiotics in the form of a bran, the food waste is pickled, not rotten. By layering the Bokashi bran with food waste, over time the waste is converted into useful organic compost.
That is a new bin that's just been filled. This bin it's been in here for 2 months. As you can see, there's white mold on both of these. It's good mold. It means that the process is working properly. Another byproduct of Bokashi is a juice, Janine?
A liquid.
A liquid.
Yeah.
And what you would do is drain it sort of every 3 to 4 days. And what we can smell now is a sweet and sour smell. It's sharp, but it's not unpleasant. So there you have your Bokashi liquid. The other thing to do is simply just take a jug, 10 mils to 1 liter, and now you have liquid fertilizer for your plants. So what we've done now is we've just dug a smallish hole, put that over there, and you can literally put it anywhere in your garden that you've got place for. There goes the waste. And then now that this is in here, you can see there's an avocado, skin, potato peels, apple. But what you would do now is just sort of...
Bokashi kits cost 360 dirhams for the bin and compost bran. This may seem a little high in the short term, but in the medium and long term, you save on buying fertilizer and plastic bags. But more importantly, you are decreasing the kilos of waste produced and your carbon footprint.
If you think that we are importing a lot of compost into this country, that to me has always been an issue, because why would you increase your carbon footprint by bringing all that in and importing another country's waste, which, we're producing our own. We don't really need to bring anyone else's here. So it's just a matter of seeing how can we do this thing. So yes, there's something to be said for it.
Perhaps as a result of living in a nation inhabited by a vast majority of expats, the average UAE resident feels little responsibility towards the environment. But a growing number of residents disagree and are doing their part by using solutions like Bokashi.
We're a family of 4, and it's very easy. When I make the dinner, I just have a plastic bag on the side and I just put it in during the day and just keep the bag. Sometimes I have a bin, it depends. And some days it's a lot and some days it's not so much. And then at the end of the day I put it in the bin, put the brand on and put on the lid again. And it's very easy. Important for me, for my healthy lifestyle, and for my kids as well, and for my grandchildren maybe in many years. So I want to take care of the environment.
If everyone in the world lived like the average UAE resident, then we would require 4.5 planet Earths to keep up with UAE consumption and CO2 emission rates. Government initiatives such as the ban on plastic bags by 2013 is a step in the right direction, but simply not enough. There is a pressing need for all residents to take responsibility for their waste, and with simple solutions such as Bokashi, there is no excuse. June Wrigley, 7 National News.